Rightio guys, so we've come out to One Tree Hill. I know there's lots of trees around here. Obviously once upon a time maybe there was only one tree, but there are many trees now. So we've got Isaac. Now this is going to be a small, medium, large. So we've got Isaac, as you would have seen in his in that review that we did on his bike. So we've got small bike, 250. Medium bike, 650, and the big girl, the 1090. So, Alastair's pulled us up here. Apparently, you were saying Nerb one, Brendan?
I'm pretty sure that he did this on his 1190.
Yep.
So I'm going to do it today. When it's wet, mind you, I'm going to add that.
Yeah.
When it's wet. I'm going to do it today on the 1090.
Cool. All right, so hopefully we'll get some footage of it. But I reckon that should be pretty cool.
I've never done it before, on any bike.
Oh, haven't you?
No, so I've got to give it a go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Give it a go. All right, I'm up for it. You up for it?
Yeah, I'll do it.
Beautiful. All right, so here we go. Alastair on his KTM 1090. I reckon he'll do this, buddy. No worries whatsoever. Piss easy. Oh, he's coming back. Now it's Isaac and my turn. I'll just let him go a little bit just in case. Yeah, I tell you what, from this angle it really does look terrifying, but it's not. And that's what you got to tell yourself. Straight up. No problem whatsoever. And Alastair's following behind. Yeah, that KTM just really, as you would have saw, went through that really nice. Beautiful. Whoop. No worries at all. Yep. You can go. So we've got to go through all this stuff. We're going a little bit slower. Oh, geez, there's a four-wheel drive up ahead. That's going to slow us down even further. But with Alastair, with the big bike, it really does. You do have to go slower in this stuff. So it slows everybody, which I'm quite happy with. I'm happy just to potter along. Normally, you know, when Alastair's on his XR 650 or the DR bloody Z400, you know, he's just, I'm struggling to keep up to him. So it's it's really good now that I'm not keeping up at all. I could take off, which is a nice change. Thanks. So yeah, I've never ridden around these bits here. This is like, so One Tree Hill is very close to Bendigo, basically. It's where the university is. There's a big fire tower and a lookout tower. So at some stage we'll head up there and give you a look at that. So it's not, this isn't a huge area. I mean, depends on that's all relative, I suppose. It's yeah, it's not bad. This is pretty good actually. A lot more hillier stuff than what's close by my joint. And get away a little bit. Cool. Oh, little jump. Oh! That's the other thing you got to watch out around here. Walkers, runners, mountain bikers, people walking their dogs. So look, there we go. We've already hit into a bit of suburbia there. All right, guys, I'll come back to you a bit later. All right, so it looked like we were following a race. And for those that don't know what a race is, I mention it quite a lot, but it's a open water where they move water around. A mini little river that's man-made. And they're normally good to follow, stuff like that, because they're always winding. And they'll normally have a fairly decent maintenance track. Well, I'll tell you what, it's a really nice day for it. What's the temperature saying? 14 degrees Celsius. We're 1:15 p.m. in the afternoon. So Isaac's never ridden with me and Alastair before. Oh, there's a lady and a dog. Hello. Always try and be very friendly with people and never go crazy around them. Because basically, if you've got to put yourself in their position, you know, they're looking at this bloody motorbike and he's got a helmet on and he's all kitted up like bloody Power Ranger. It can be intimidating to those that aren't familiar with it. Most of the walkers around here would be very used to it. It only takes one person to get really annoyed and, you know, start a movement to bloody stop motorbikes from coming into these regional parks. So that's my philosophy, apart from just being nice. Oh, you love it, guys, when I ramble. Oh dear. Rightio, guys, so we've crossed onto the road. Now this road that we're on takes us directly to the tower. That big tank there, I believe that's the pressure tank for the Bendigo water. So Alastair said get on this and then we cross over so we get onto the other side of this One Tree Hill. Oh, looks like he's found it. So yeah, later on we'll go up to that tower. Bloody hell, guys, I stopped to get these bloody cameras rolling. Oh, to catch up to the boys. I can see them, they're not bloody that far up. Holy shit. Alright. There we go. There we go. So small, medium and large are doing all good. Rocky. That's the one thing with Bendigo. You get, you know, all the tracks get very rocky, very jarry because you have all the slate. So you're riding over just like big bits of bloody slate sticking out of the ground, and it's you know, very few smooth, if you know what I mean, smooth tracks. Oh, hello, that's nice. Jeez, that was a bit deep. Obviously, Isaac saw that as well. Up we go. Nice. Beautiful. Alright guys, so we've pulled up for a bit of a chat or whatever. Isaac's just jumped on Max, so he's going to have a go at Max. He reckons he can handle that. Well, I reckon he can, and I've made him. He has to ride it. Alastair's just got his bloody, got the bike back from the service today. Yep. And go and tell everybody how much it cost.
Oh, $360 for a service.
Yep.
First service. But I was really happy. I got the, they did it for free. They replaced the radiator guard.
The radiator guard.
So I've got a better quality one on there now.
So, guys can't, oh yeah, hopefully you can see that, guys. So now that fully covers that whole radiator, whereas if you remember looking at the other time, it stopped about up here. So what is that? That's
it's actually, that's the bad rad
guard. Oh, it's rad guard.
Yeah.
Cool. Rightio, we'll see you when Isaac gets on Max, and I'll get on the CRF 250. Cool. All right, now I get to jump on this one. Oh, the suspension is just so plush on this.
You wait, he's going to buy one.
Yeah. All right. All right. So poor Isaac, this is brand new to him. I've already ridden this bike, so. So when I did the review, I just had my work boots on. And I'm just looking down at that gear stick, and then these say a little bit harder to do the gears. That's all right. Yeah, this thing is just so nimble. I'm in second gear now. If I was on max, I've got no clutch in or anything. I've got my back brake on. If I was on max, I'd be in first, and I'd most probably be feathering that bloody clutch coming down there like that. Back down into first, look at that, nice. I said to Isaac, don't worry, just Max has been dropped that many bloody times, just drop him if he's going to go, don't try and go down with him or save him, just let him go. I think this was a bit of a test for the KTM. Alastair was saying this is, yeah, very ledgy. He wanted to see how, oh, I see the ledges he's talking about now. Yeah, cool. And we're doing this really slow, which makes it a little bit bloody harder. But beautiful. So obviously the KTM made it. Isaac's doing all right. It'd be interesting to see what he says. Yeah, going from the 250, jumping on a 60. I don't know whether he's ridden anything else, like a bigger bike at all. Because Isaac's only a young fella. Love it. It's like riding a pixie. It's got helium in its shoes, in its tyres. Like there's just no effort. I'm not trying to manage this bike like the weight. Whereas with the DR or the DR650 with Max, you have a bit of managing of weight. And then obviously, poor old Alastair on his big thing, he's just, that's even more so. But on a bike like this, man, I see why the guys go with these smaller bikes when you're doing the dual sporting stuff. It's absolutely makes it a whole lot easier. Alright guys, I'm going to shut up and hopefully I'll come back to you. We'll see what Isaac reckons of Max the DR650. Alright, looks like Alastair's got us into a single track now. I reckon that was bloody by mistake. And I'm on the best bike for this. If you see my on the DR the brake light, it's got that flashy bulb in it. Isaac's not going off and on. When you first, I don't know if you can see, hang on. Oh, bottomed out. That scared me. I don't, because he hasn't got a bash plate on this, so I don't want to go putting a bloody hole in his engine. Well, that'd be interesting. Old K-Day going through that stuff. I keep forgetting to let the clutch out and just let this bike crawl down. When you're in first, it just makes things so much simple, whereas with, I most probably repeating myself guys, I'm sorry. Isaac is surprising me because I didn't know what type of a rider he was, but to jump on a new bike, DR650, you know, unfamiliar, he's handling that. That was pretty tricky stuff, that single track there. I reckon Isaac's got some skill. Oh, Jesus Christ! Alright, that's what happens when you hit a slippery bank. Oh, that made me hips ache. Oh, gotta stand up, gotta stand up. Yeah, some of these little banks, you can see they get green, real moist and slippy. I just hit the bank at the wrong angle, and the bike wanted to go the wrong way. Rightio, so there you go. What did you reckon of that?
Yeah, it's pretty good.
I was actually impressed, especially where you bloody took us.
Well, you guys were saying how it was pretty easy.
Yeah. So did you bottom out?
No.
You must have I bottomed out, so hopefully I didn't put a hole in yet.
Nah, should be fine.
So what do you reckon?
Yeah, it's a lot different to that bike for sure.
Yeah.
I think you did great coming from a lighter bike onto a bigger one and tackling that.
Yeah, really that's what I was saying. I said, you've obviously got skill, because that's to just jump straight on to a bike that you're not familiar with.
That bike is definitely a lot more confidence and
yeah, that's. And you're not managing the bike on that thing. You just
And the clutch is really stiff on that.
It is, yeah.
Compared to this one.
Yeah.
And
I don't know if there's something that I can do with that. And if any of you guys know, apart from, I don't want to do some hydraulic bloody bullshit on it, but is there something that I can do that'll make that not as, because I know I'm getting older, I bloody start to get a sore hand from doing the clutch stuff.
Have you changed the gear lever as well, or not?
No.
Because that seems to be a lot more forward than mine is. Like, it would be better for motorcycle boots and all that.
Well, I struggled when I jumped on, because when I did that review, I had my work boots and it wasn't a problem until I jumped on.
Yeah.
But
the forks on this, because I've got those lowers on there, it brings these forks back.
Oh, okay.
I've got a new set which will give me a wider foot peg, but it's going to actually bring me back forward, so I don't know how I'm going to go with that, bringing me closer.
I've got to say, Mark, I'm exhausted from that.
Yeah?
It's hard work.
Yeah.
I'm managing it.
I know.
It's hard work.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Yeah, I'm impressed you got that through there. And no bottoming out. You obviously read the rocks right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cool. All right, guys, we'll see you further on. All right, guys. So we're just going to follow this road straight up to the top of the tower. And I wanted to give Isaac a bit of a run where he can actually go through the friggin' gears on the bike, because all that stuff was just all low speed shit, so he can have a bit of a feel. So he's been on other bikes, but he hasn't been on other dual sport bikes, so I reckon that's pretty good for him. Oh, Jesus, we're already here. There you go, that's the fire tower. Rightio guys, so yes, that's the tower there. So the very top part is the fire lookout. So during the fire season, they'll have rangers up there keeping spot outs for fires, but we can get up to this top part up there. So I'll see us up there. All right, 2 steps at a time, Mark. See if I can get myself puffed out by the time we get up this. All right, little stairs. Not a bad view from up here. Oh dear. That's it now. That there is all locked. That will take you up the top. And of course, always on these things, they have all the different places. Oh. So there you go, guys. I'll try and get this camera right. It's a big TV tower. That's basically Bendigo down there. Rightio guys, we'll bloody back down to the bikes. Oh. There's the slackers down there. Oh, dearie me. What is going on?
Oh, I fucked up. We took the wrong button.
Oh, tell me about it.
I'm pretty sure this is the worst route.
Got to lift it up.
Hooked up on that, so I can't. You got it? Yeah. This is at the limit.
Yeah. Oh.
Sorry, man.
I think you're on that hill, my eye's gonna come off.
That can't go away. Okay.
Well, that should make it a bit easier.
Yeah.
All right. Let's see if I think it should be pretty easy to get out now that the rocks are gone. Things certainly get hot when you get into this stuff. Hang on a minute. Oh, what have we got? Oh, there's another rock there. Oh. That's all right. All good? Yeah, all good. Beautiful. Oh. Oh, fuck. Righto. All right, Marky's turn.
made that look easy.
Fucking, I'm
Got big time.
yeah. If I didn't have that panic attack, I would have been alright, but...
Sorry, Mark.
No, that's alright. This is adventure. This is what it's all about.
Well, surely.
Oh boy, guys. Well, that certainly put me through my paces. Oh, geez, when we pulled up at that at the tower, I don't know. I had a bloody panic attack. My heartbeat fucking races, and my breathing gets really heavy. My chest gets tight. Now, I don't know why I get them. Like, I'm not panicking about anything, but what I think happens, I think when I was exerting myself and I had that camera, and I think I forget to breathe. So anyway, when I have that puts my body through a whole heap of stress, and I just breathe through it. I've learned how to just work with it. But after going through that crap, oh my God, that really screwed me over. Oh shit, where'd the guy? Oh, there they are. So I'm bloody glad to be out of that shit, that's for sure. So, what is it now? It's now 2:30. So I reckon we're just going to find our way out, and then we'll each go our separate ways. But that's been really good. And of course, I mean, once you get through those bloody challenging bits and pieces, it's yeah, really good. So it's been a good ride. It's been great riding with Isaac, top bloke. And geez, I tell you what, Alastair in that 1090, he hasn't dropped it. He got hung up on that thing that you saw. And that 1090, I mean, while it's slow in those sections, it just went through it all perfectly. Bloody fantastic, and Alastair's been able to manage that big heavy bike doing it. So yeah, bloody win-wins all around, guys. All right, remember guys, keep on riding, and if you ain't riding, keep on keeping on.